Dear students, coming illustration is a very interesting case of collision, and through coming illustration we will learn the application of the conservation of linear momentum and application of the coefficient of restitution equation. Let us move to illustration part. In this illustration, it is given an empty luggage carrier A of mass 40 kg slide without friction on horizontal floor hit with the velocity v naught equal to 5 meter per second, an identical carrier B containing a small m equal to 15 kg suitcase. You can observe here these are the two identical luggage carrier, each having the mass 40 kg and 40 kg, and both carrier are kept or placed on a smooth horizontal surface. This is moving in the rightward direction with the velocity 5 meter per second, while the carrier B, which is having the suitcase of mass 15 kg at rest. The impact caused the suitcase to slide on the floor of carrier B and collide with the left wall of carrier B. After collision, what will happen? This suitcase starts sliding on the floor of this carrier and collide with the left wall. That means this wall of the carrier B. Knowing that the coefficient of restitution between the two carriers is 0.8 and that coefficient of restitution between the suitcase and the wall of carrier B is 2 divided by 9, assume no friction anywhere. Number 1, in the first part we need to calculate the velocities of carrier A and B just after collision, and the second part of the question we need to find the velocity of carrier B after suitcase hit the wall for the first time. These are the two questions. Let us analyze the first part. In the first part we need to find the velocities of carrier A and carrier B after collision, just after collision. Okay, so let us place the diagram in the next page. If we take both carrier as a system, you will find there is no external impulse acting on the system, because during collision the impulse between these two carriers is internal to the system, right? And there is no friction. That means at the time of the collision this block or this suitcase will remain at rest with respect to the ground, and during collision there will be the impulse only between the carrier walls. That means right wall of this carrier and left wall of this carrier, right? So here we can say we can conserve the linear momentum in absence of the external impulse acting in the horizontal direction. So let us conserve the linear momentum. For conserving linear momentum, let us assign the initial and final velocities. Initial velocity of this is u naught, it is given, this is 5 meter per second, and this is at rest, and after collision this is the velocity Va and this velocity is Vp. Now we can write the initial linear momentum is equal to final linear momentum. Initial linear momentum just before collision and final linear momentum just after collision. So let us write this equation. This is the initial linear momentum and this is the final linear momentum. We know this mass is equal to 40 kg and u1 is equal to v naught, that is equal to 5 meter per second, and this is 0 and this is 40 kg again. So this will be 0, this is 40 multiplied by 5 and this is 40 and this is again 40, and these v1 and v2, va and vb both are unknown. So here we can observe we will get the linear equation in term of Va and Vb. This is equation number 1. One equation and two unknowns. That means we need one more equation, and second equation will be the coefficient of restitution equation. So let us write the coefficient of restitution equation. In coefficient of restitution we write relative velocity of separation equal to E times the relative velocity of the approach. That is V2 minus V1 is equal to E multiplied by U1 minus U2. This is the coefficient of restitution equation. Now we can substitute the value of V2, V1, these are unknown, and these values we know, and E value that is equal to 0.8 we are given. So let us substitute these values. We can observe here we are again getting one more equation, linear equation in term of Va and Vb, right? This is the second equation. So let us solve equation number 1, this one, and equation number 2. Let us write equation number 1 here. So this is the equation number 1. For solving this, what we will do, we can add both equation, we will get the value of Vb, and Vb value will be equal to 2Vb is equal to 9. That means Vb equal to 9 divided by 2. And if we substitute the value of Vb of in any of equation first or second, we'll get the value of VA. VA equal to 1 by 2 meter per second. This is the velocity of the carrier A or first carrier just after collision. You can observe the velocity of the first carrier or left carrier is less than the velocity of the right hand side carrier. That means this will move faster than this. That means in further we can say there will be no collision between these carriers, right? Now let us move to the next part, that is collision of this suitcase with the left wall, right? We know there is no friction between wall of the carrier B and suitcase. That means what will happen? Suitcase will not slide with respect to carrier. That means the velocity of the suitcase at the time of collision with respect to ground will be 0. Now let us take this as a 1 and this as a 2 object. The object which is colliding referred as a 1 object, first object, and the object which is going to collide is referred as a object number 2. So this is object number 1 and this is object number 2. Now we can observe, if we take these two as a system, there is no external impulse acting on the system again. That means we can conserve the linear momentum of the system again. This is the initial velocity of the carrier B. This is the initial velocity of the suitcase, and after collision, let us take the velocity of this as V2 and velocity of this as V1. This is V1 and this is V2. V1 is equal to V dash B and V2 equal to V dash A. Now we can conserve the linear momentum. Again, initial linear momentum should be equal to final linear momentum. Initial linear momentum is equal to 40 multiplied by 9 by 2. This is 40 mass, 40 kg mass, and velocity initially is 9 by 2. And this was at rest. So this will be the linear equation in term of VA dash and VB dash. This is the equation number 3. We can observe here again we are having the two unknowns VA dash, VB dash. That means two unknowns, we need one more equation, and one more equation will be through coefficient of restitution equation. So let us write this equation again and apply coefficient of restitution equation, that is equal to relative velocity of separation equal to E times relative velocity of approach. So let us write this equation. Okay. Now we can substitute the value V2 minus V1 in place of V2. We will substitute VA dash, and in place of V1 we will substitute VB dash. E is given, that is equal to 2 by 9, and U1 is equal to 9 by 2, and this value is 0. Again we will get one more linear equation in term of VA dash and VB dash. If we solve these two equations, right, equation number 3 and equation number 4, for solving equation number 3 and 4, what we will do? We will multiply equation number 4 with 8 and add together. We will get the value of VA dash equal to 44 divided by 11, that is 4 meter per second. This is the velocity of carrier A, right? No, carrier B just after collision with the suitcase. Now we can substitute the value of VA dash in this equation or this equation to get the velocity of the suitcase. This is equal to 3 meter per second. Okay.
Dear aspirants, Cengage India has launched the new edition of our JEE Advanced Physics books. Please visit www.cengage.co.in to buy a copy. You can also buy the books from Amazon or Flipkart.